Hey you guys, Game.Film here back with another video. I'm going to talk about my Nintendo Switch collection. Got a decent collection of physical copies here, but I'm also going to show off my digital collection as well, give you some game recommendations. Here's my actual Switch. I was late to the party, man. I was like 2 or 3 years late. I got it after it came out, but love the Joy-Cons my girlfriend got me for Valentine's Day. It's like old school Nintendo, but it's a great little machine, man. I play it docked most of the time because like I find it hard to get comfortable in bed or sitting, but I definitely beat a few games portable, especially when you're going to the hotel, man. Playing it on an airplane, that's how I beat Dragon Quest 11. I put like 80 hours in that game, but yeah, love this machine, man. But let's talk about my games. Okay, first up, this copy of Aladdin Lion King. Dude, this pisses me off because I was in Best Buy and I rarely buy games there. This was an impulse buy. It got me on pure nostalgia because like I was like, man, when I had a Sega Genesis, I was like, maybe I can get some real nostalgia hits with this, man. But I didn't even really love these games growing up, and I was like, well, let's just take a stroll back. But like, dude, you can beat Aladdin in like freaking what, 70 minutes? And it's not that hard. I think I did kind of do the rewind feature, but whatever, man. It was super quick. The Lion King was hard as hell. I didn't even want to finish it. I'm just not a Disney guy the older I get, you know. I don't like that company. They own everything. But, man, if it's on sale for like 15 bucks, get it. But I was disappointed I paid like full price for that. So, avoid that guy. Saints Row, the third. I think this has some like DLC added into it. You can beat people up with dildos. That was pretty cool. It's a decent open world third person shooter, you know. It's got that GTA feel to it. But man, like every enemy was bullet sponges. Like you just show up and you just be sitting there shooting and running around. But it's got some charm, man. It's really ridiculous and over the top. Couldn't finish it, but I put in like 5 to 8 hours in that. It was an alright shooter. Sonic Mania. This one I bought. I haven't got to it. Like I said, I had a Nintendo growing up, and then I went to Sega Genesis after that. So definitely a Sonic guy growing up, but haven't really played any of that one. And I don't really play Sonic much, but that would be a good time to get some nostalgia hits there. Super Villains, Lego DC Super Villains. I bought this because I was out shopping with my nephew. He was visiting in town with my sister, and this is a decent little co-op, man. Just running around, smacking dudes, smacking villains, solving a little bit of puzzle action. So it was okay. Maybe put 3 hours into that one. Obviously haven't beat it. Snack World, the dungeon crawl. So a girl at GameStop, we always talk games. She was like, oh my god, I love this game. And I was like, alright, I'll give it a shot. I haven't touched it. I forgot her name, but I feel really bad. I haven't played this. Snack World, a dungeon crawl. I don't know, maybe like an animal farming open world. I have no idea, actually. Maybe I'll get to it one day. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. This is a great game to play with friends, man. The camera angles can be a little frustrating at times, but it's great to play with a friend. Just solving puzzles. You got cute characters, man. It's easy to restart if you screw up. So, yeah, man. Great two-player game. Good solo game, but really good co-op game. Tales of Symphonia Remastered. The older I get, the less RPGs I play. But a lot of my Twitter friends, gaming friends, they love Tales games. So I decided to pick this one up, man. I just really like the artwork on this. And I think it's kind of like an action RPG. But I didn't play the OG. And I haven't touched this yet. So definitely looking forward to that. Dragon Quest 11. This is one of the first RPGs I ever bought for my Switch. And it took me like 3 or so years. And maybe like 80 hours or so. But I finally beat it this year, man. I went to vacation in San Fran. I played the heck out of it when we had nothing to do, like in the hotel room. But really easy difficulty. This has some of the best weapon crafting mechanics that I've ever had played in a video game. I love crafting, being a blacksmith. Got a good story. The monsters' names are really funny. Highly recommend this for RPG lovers. Katamari Damacy Reroll. Man, this is a bonkers game. I think I played the... I think this is the first Katamari game I've ever played. My girlfriend swore by it, how nuts it is, so I bought it, and it was money well spent. This is actually one of my favorite Switch games that I own, man. If you haven't played a Katamari game, this is definitely a good place to start. There's first came out on PS2. There's also a game on PS3, I believe. And yeah, I hope to get to that one this year as well. So definitely check that out. Really Japanese, wacky Japanese game. Rayman Legends. Oh man, this is one of the best platformers on Switch. I played this during in Central Texas when it froze. I was stuck at my girlfriend's for a week because we couldn't drive on the ice. Everything was iced over, snowed in, power's out. No, excuse me. Was the power out? I forget. Oh, we had power, obviously. But yeah, man. Rayman Legends, excellent platformer. I love the checkpoint system. You can restart super fast. Toe Jam and Earl, Back in the Groove. I bought this because it had like this early 90s, mid 90s feel. And it has like a good hip hop soundtrack, I believe. But I never played it yet. But it's like, you know, I'm a 90s kid, right? I think that would have some nostalgia bits there. Octopath Traveler. I feel really bad for not finishing this, guys. I've put in 25 hours. And then I just got bored. I just got tired, man. I got lost when I picked it up after not playing it for a month. And I just didn't care. I feel really bad about it. But this is a great RPG. Good art style. It's a pretty cool world. Can't really remember much from the story. But yeah, man. If you like RPGs, check this out. I heard the second one was great too. Maybe one day I'll pick it back up, but I just got a little bored. Christ Tales. I think this is an indie RPG. Got a lot of awards. I was just browsing and I picked it up. I have not played this yet, man. So the art style looks pretty cool. But yeah, man, Christ Tales. Let me know if you guys have played... Oh, sorry, I hit my mic. Pikmin 3. This is an interesting little puzzle game. It reminds me of like Lemmings or something. You command these little dudes and you get them to do certain tasks. I think I put in 2 hours. I liked what I saw, but I haven't picked it up since then. Quake. I think I played the original Doom growing up, but I never played Quake. But it's like, I bought it because I was like, hey man, they remastered it. It's like, I like those, I like Doom Eternal, first-person shooter with a little platforming, little puzzling. So, actually, I'm looking forward to this, man. I bought it like 8 months ago, but I haven't touched it, unfortunately. That backlog's a bitch, guys. Luigi's Mansion 3. This is one of my favorite games on Switch, no doubt about it. I love solving puzzles, man. It's not too scary. It's like rated G, you know, everybody can play it of all ages. But man, the levels, the aesthetics are so cool. And it's a good challenging game on the puzzles. One of my favorite games. Kirby Star Allies. I think I played like 1 or 2 hours. Solo and co-op. I remember having a good time with the girlfriend and nephew. You like swallow enemies and you take their powers and you use it on other enemies. So it was a fun little game. Don't have much else to say about it, you know. One of my favorite games of all time, not just on Switch, guys. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Dude, this has so much charm. The platforming is fantastic. There's so many secrets to get, and it just puts a smile on my face, man. Just like the game tests you to like try out different things and to figure it out in different ways with what you have. But yeah, dude, love this game. It pisses me off, like, it came out on Wii first, and it's the original price has always been there. I think it's still like $50 or $60. That's the only negative thing I'd say, but this is seriously one of my favorite games of all time, guys. Love it. Zelda Breath of the Wild, what else can you say? I've put in like 3 hours, man. I just got mad because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know where to go, so I got frustrated and put it down. This is one I feel bad about that I haven't finished. I haven't beaten a single Zelda game. I plan to this year, but this was a pretty cool game. I promise I'll beat it one day, guys. Don't hate me, okay? A Hat in Time. I bought this, I think, from GameStop, or maybe like my local retro video game store, right on that price tag right there. I googled top co-op games for Switch, and this one came up on Google. So I was like browsing one day, and I bought it. Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe. I put a few hours in this. It's pretty neat. I like playing as Peach because you can kind of cheat. You can pull her. She kind of like glides, you know. She's like, woo! And yeah, she's like, yay, I did it every time you beat a level. But it was a pretty cool game. But it's like 1 or 2 hours. I can't swear by it, but I liked what I saw in that one. Last physical game, Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm. I absolutely love this game. Any Final Fantasy song you can possibly think of, this game has it, y'all. There's like freaking every entry, every spin-off. It's got so many songs, guys. And I just love putting it on like the second hardest, not the hardest. That shit's impossible. But it's like I'm trying to get it perfect. Even getting a perfect on normal or easy feels great, dude. You're just like, you're in the zone. You're just fucking going at it, man. But you got cute little chibi characters. I guess that's what you call them. Really neat art style. But hey, man, I'm a Final Fantasy guy. Love this stuff. Now let's talk about my digital collection. Alright, let's talk about my digital collection. By the way, I highly recommend the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. I play a lot of beat 'em ups and button mashers, guys. This is a great investment, man. Battery is a beast, and it's so durable, man. It's a good weight to it. The Joy-Cons just drift, man. They start feeling after a while. That's one thing about the Switch I don't like, but here. Anywho, let's start with alphabetical. Amnesia. The first one I put in like 4 hours. Really liked it. I got distracted, and yeah, I haven't come back to it. But this is supposed to be one of the greatest horror games you can get on Switch. Super spooky, and you have no weapons. You just have like a little candlelight as your defense. So recommend that one. Anger Force. I'm gonna skip this because I have nothing to say about it. I got it one day and I never played it. Anglerfish. This is a fantastic indie horror game. I just beat it this year in 2024. Side scroller, and it's like pixel art, and it's like the theme is eat the poor. Wow, I can't say that. Astral Chain, man, this is a fantastic. It's like anime cops. Think of it that way. But man, the music at the police station is so great. But this is a great kind of action RPG. Don't ask why I have Big Buck Hunter Arcade. I got drunk and bought it one day. I'm not going to say anything about it. Y'all know what that is. Capcom Arcade Stadium 1 and 2. There's some good shmups on it. That's why I got it. Great arcade games. Good selection to get. Good collection to get, because it's a good selection. Captain Toad, I talked about that already. The Castlevania Anniversary Collection. This is awesome, guys. It's got all the Nintendo, and I think Castlevania 4, the Sega Genesis one. Great collection, guys. It's an iconic franchise. That's how I got into it. Cattails is a solid cat RPG. Pixel art. I put in like 2 hours. Can't say a lot about it, but I liked what I saw. Contra Collection. I got this because I've never beaten a Contra game, guys. But I haven't beaten one yet. But it's pretty iconic, so maybe one day I'll get to that. Cuphead. I got to the final boss, guys, and I couldn't beat him, so I quit. But I put a lot of hours into this, man. It is so great. One of the best platformers I've ever played. It's hard as balls, but it's great. I'm a shoot 'em up guy, shmup guy. Tenmaku Unlimited 3 rules. So much happening on screen, guys. And it's super fast paced. Great game. Haven't beaten it yet. Death Motel. I put in like 30 minutes on the airplane. But it was pretty spooky. It's dark at night. You're outside, kind of opening doors, looking around. And yeah, I want to beat that. But it might be worth checking out. It's cheap.
Disgaea, I was in the mood for an RPG. I put in like 30 minutes in that, guys. I can't really say much about it. Um, it's a big franchise, a lot of fans, so let me know if y'all played it. I'm skipping this one because I talked about it. Dodonpachi Resurrection, another fantastic shmup. This is one of the best shmups you can get, guys. A lot of my YouTube channels, Twitter friends swipe right. Good shmup to get. Donkey Kong, talked about that. Doom 3 is really good first-person shooter, guys. I put in like 4 or 5 hours, haven't beat it yet. Double Dragon Gaiden. This is a fantastic beat 'em up, guys. I just beat it with my friend this year. They added online co-op. You have to play this, guys, if you like beat 'em ups. You can play with the friend now, local or online. Skipping Dragon Quest, talked about that. Enter the Gungeon. I put in an hour with my nephew, and I don't know. There's like bullets and shit flying all over the screen. It's kind of a bullet hell. We just got disinterested pretty quick. Final Fantasy VIII. What more needs to be said? It's a damn near masterpiece. I loved it. Final Fantasy 12. I put in like 6 hours and quit. I was playing everything at 2 times the speed, and I was like, I started mowing through the game, and I wasn't paying attention to the story. That one I feel bad because I hear it's great, guys. I'm gonna skip that. Golf Story is a really cute game. If you like just chill, quiet games, RPG, and all you do is to whack the ball, you just press A, let it power up, hit it A again, and you just talk to people in this little town. It's pretty cool. Gunlord X is a side-scroller. I guess it's like kind of like Contra in a way. You're just blowing shit up. Put in like an hour. It was pretty cool. Hades. I'm not much of that. What's that type of game where you do the level but you die, but then you just get better and you keep dying until you get all your power-ups in line and you beat the game on one run. It's pretty cool. Not crazy about it, but it's cool. Evo, play this, guys, if you like co-op games. It's kind of a puzzle platformer. So much fun to play with your friend, girlfriend. Hotline Miami's pretty cool. It's got, I think it's that top-down view where as soon as you open the door, man, everybody's blasting you. You gotta just shoot, be the first to shoot. Hunt Down, I'm not sure what that is. I bought it, I can't remember. Ikaruga, it's an iconic shoot 'em up. Very cool, man. You have to shoot things that are like the opposite color of you, and you flip your shield white or black, so you can absorb white but take damage black, but then you can switch it when enemies are shooting at you to the different color. Good shoot 'em up. Katamari, I talked about that. Keep Talking, guys. Great co-op game. This is it requires like a phone to somebody look up the clues, but they walk you through how to disarm a bomb. Really cool. Already talked about Kirby. Kukiyomi, consider it. It's like a fast-paced, like it puts a like text on the screen. And it's like, what would you do in this situation? And it's testing how like your humanity, like how nice or mean you are to people. It's pretty neat. I'm skipping Lego. I talked about that. Little Kitty, Big City, guys. This is a brand new game. Came out in May 2024. Hey man, I'm all about the cats, right? I have 5 now that I moved with the girlfriend. You're in a big city and you're trying to get home. You're just doing little side quests. It's alright, 30 minutes in. Little Nightmares, I got pissed because the checkpoints weren't fair. And it was a little too, your character's too slow. It's like, alright, I died and I just want to get back to where I was. Fantastic artwork, but I couldn't finish it. Manticore, I don't know what that is. Mega Man Zero was cool, but that's when I quit after 2 months and I tried to pick it up and I just didn't, I wasn't interested. I forgot the buttons, but it's pretty cool. Moving Out, fantastic co-op. It's overcooked, but you're packing houses, guys. That's a really good game. Murder House by Puppa Combo. They are the masters of jump scares. They know how to scare you, man. Play Murder House. This is a really good game. Already talked about that. Nun Massacre. Same creators of Murder House. I haven't played it yet. but I highly recommend Papa Combo Games. Skipping Octopath. Okami's cool. It's on a lot of my friends' top 10 lists. Fantastic artwork, but I put in a couple hours and just never went back. Onimusha, this is a cool hack and slash, maybe a little puzzle. There's like, maybe kind of with some horror vibes too. So, I never beat it though. I'm gonna go back and finish that one. Overcooked, guys, 1 and 2. 2 is even better than the first. One of the best co-op games of all time. Play it. Just beware, it might end your relationship with your friends because you'll be yelling at each other. Pacific Wings is an alright shoot 'em up. Can't highly recommend it, but it's alright. I like that 1943 shmup from Nintendo OG. That's why I got that. Pepper Grinder, guys. This is one of my favorite 2024 platformers. One of my favorite indie games this year. If you like Rayman Legends, play that. Ace Attorney Trilogy. Pretty good game. 1, 2, and 3. You gotta turn off the like sounds. Like the text goes. It just gets a little annoying at times. But hey, man, really funny. This is actually really good. What am I saying? As far as humor in video games, this is up there as far as video games that make you laugh. Already talked about these. RE5, I'm not going to say much. I have a review on my channel of that one. I think it's one of the greatest co-op games of all time. Definitely play it with a friend. Resident Evil Revelations 2, I beat this with a girlfriend. Fantastic game, guys. Good co-op game to play. Revita's an interesting indie game. I think it's a roguelike. That's the word I was looking for earlier. Really interesting roguelike game. I put it an hour. I recommend it, but I haven't beaten it, obviously. Robotech, I don't know what that is. Saints Row, I already talked about that. Sayonara Wild Hearts. This is, I think I rated it 9.5 out of 10 game. You're just, you're going full speed and you're just trying to collect every little, it's not a ring, but I think they're like diamonds. Killer soundtrack, guys. But this game I highly recommend. Lightning Force, excellent shoot 'em up from the Sega Genesis days, guys. Really good soundtrack, cool artwork, cool levels, great game there. Sega Genesis Classics, I got this for Streets of Rage. I think 1, 2, and 3. Good collection. I just remember it had that, and I think it has Shinobi 3, and it has some Sonic games, but it's pretty cool. Sonic Mania, Streets of Rage 4, guys. One of the best beat 'em ups of all time. We get it. That's all I gotta say. 10 out of 10. Strikers 1945. This is an okay shoot 'em up. Don't have much to say. Super Blood Hockey. I got this because my friend loves hockey and we just bought it for like $5. You just beat the crap out of each other. There's blood. It's cool. Super Mario Odyssey. I put in like 4 to 8 hours. And like, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know where to go. And there's so many different kind of jumps. I didn't know how to get to places. So I got pissed and I quit. But I hear it's great otherwise. Super Smash Bros. Man, I tried to get into this fighting game because like it's iconic and like I don't know, guys, it's not my thing. Taiko no Tatsujin. If you're into rhythm games, this is a must purchase, guys. I even got the drumsticks. They're like little hot dogs, they feel like. So this is, you gotta get it if you love rhythm games. Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. Buy this, guys. Another good beat 'em up. You can, any age can play it. Really fun, easy to get into. House of the Dead remake, dude, this is so disappointing. It's just not the same without the fucking gun, man. This game pisses me off because I wanted to like it, but I just couldn't get into it. Jackbox Party Pack, I don't know why I got that. Zelda, already talked about that. The Takeover is like a Streets of Rage inspired beat 'em up. Pretty cool. Haven't beaten it yet, but I think if it's like $15, get it. Already talked about these two. Untitled Goose Game, hilarious. Really fun to you can play. Everybody can watch you play it and laugh, you know. And I think there's even co-op now, so definitely get that one. Viscera is really cool. Really like anime Japanese vibes to it. Good sound effects, I remember. That's what I like this one. WarioWare, dude, I love the Game Boy Advance game, but this one I played it for 3 hours and quit. It just wasn't popping for me. play the Game Boy Advance one. So, Ukulele and the Impossible Lair. I love platformers. I gave this a shot. It was decent. 2 or 3 hours in, but this is another one I just quit. So, I gotta give it another chance though. It was pretty good from what I saw. So, there you go. There's my digital collection, guys.
Alright, that about does it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to sub to the channel, like, comment, let the video play in its entirety. The algorithm is brutal, really helps me out there. But I'm all across social media. I'm on Twitter, X, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky. I log and review every movie on Letterboxd, and yeah. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.